What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us wherever you might be. And welcome back to another look at Dark and Light. So, we're going to continue on our series. This is episode 3 of our second look series of Dark and Light. And we just finished getting ourselves a very small starter base. Just a place to more or less be a safe haven in the event that we log out of the game, which we do pretty regularly because there is a lot of stuff going on in real life. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to finish up some quests, and we're really going to capitalize on grinding out some levels in this episode. So without further ado, let's jump into it. We are playing Shard of Faith, and we are on my gaming server, which is hosted by Servival servers. And you can find my server by searching for Fallen Angels Gaming. So let's go ahead and hit the join button. And this server is hosted, and it is up 24/7, minus the times that I take it down, obviously, to do some minor updates or changes, which is not very often. I believe Battlemetrics actually has my server listed as 100% uptime. So, also, don't forget to check out our website, fallenangelsgaming.com. Hit that subscribe button and leave some comments down below. And let's get this episode started. Let's go ahead and just grind out some levels, shall we? And it does want us to create some straw walls and straw ceilings. We've already really done that, but in order to complete the quest, we have to do it in the order that it wants instead of the order that we want. So we were a little bit too proactive on our last episode, and we really just basically got that house up and running just as a safe haven for us to log out. So let's go ahead and get some mats real quick so that way we can create some more stuff. Don't forget, don't double tap all the time, or else it will throw you out of the way, as I consistently do all the time. So, let me know what you guys think about this game. Again, this is our second look at this game. The first time that we looked at it, it was so bad I didn't even post any YouTube videos about it, to be completely honest. The game just was not optimized enough for you to hardly even record the game while playing. So, we have hit level 10. Please note, we have done that. So, now we're going to start focusing on some other stats. Probably because I like to do magic in this game pretty consistently, I'm going to be working on my mana and my focus. These are going to be the two primary skills if you're wanting to be a mage in this game, because mana does run out pretty quick when you're using a lot of spells and a lot of combat, and to recharge your mana does drain your focus down pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and get this guy going. Hopefully we can get to level 15 or 20 before we end this episode. That'll be pretty dependent on how fast we can craft these straw ceilings and these straw walls, but I have faith. And if nothing else, there's always a good old-fashioned run through real quick with the speed editor. Alright, so one thing I kind of want to capitalize on here is the fact that how horrible this base location really is, but that's okay. I just showed you something new. When you pull down items that you have placed, you get a portion of those materials back, which I find is very nice. And another thing to note, when you upgrade, you get a portion of these items back as well, due to the fact that it actually crushes them and it pulls it down. Alright, so we've completed that quest. Let's go ahead and jump immediately into another one.
Halt, reckless
These ones should be
adventurer.
pretty simple.
You are about to step into the territory of Arcadia.
Alright, so it just wants us to craft a Rune of Light. We should have plenty of those to be able to do that. And we'll see where it takes us next. So we've done that. Now it wants us to harvest raw meat and harvest some hide. So this is where we need to go kill something. So let's make sure we've got our frost bolt, which we do. Let's go ahead and repair that. Also, we've got a bedroll, a small chest, and a chair. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to continue with this awful location that I've placed this base in, or what we really want to do. I vote we save our resources and we go ahead and just continue with this awful placed base for right now. Okay. So, remember in the last episode, or the previous episode, I actually had mentioned about using the frost head staff sparingly. So, the reason we want to do this is because they are kind of expensive, and you can get a lot more DPS if you actually shift your spells and just kind of alternate them. So, let's go ahead and find something that we think that we can kill. Let's see what the level is of this. That's probably, whoa, okay, so we've got some skeleton problems down over here. The elephants are probably going to have fun with that. Let's go ahead and take a minor detour over this here way. And let's just see where we can get before we get murdered. Looks like we've got another elephant down here with some more overseers, and the bog lord is what I'm really worried about. Let's see if we can do some sneaky maneuvers and sneak past these overseers. Should be able to without too much issue. The elephants are usually pretty docile until you hit one of them. I think I actually went the wrong way though. I think I really wanted to go left instead of right. That's okay. As long as we don't run into any bears, we should be okay. I see a bear's up there. So we'll just do some exploring. We'll go along this bridge, and we'll just take the long way around, which is okay. Look at those rays of light shining through. Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, look up there. Demon trophy. Alright, let's see if we can get up to the top here and get across. There should be some flatter land. And if we're going to be leveling up this episode, that means that we've really got to get on killing bandwagon combat. I like the fog in this game. It just seems well placed. Now, one thing you do want to look out for is invisible creatures. And when I say invisible, I'm not meaning glitched creatures. There are creatures in here that can actually turn themselves invisible. And then they appear out of nowhere and they just completely wreck you. But if you know what to look for, it's not so bad. apparently I found a barren wasteland because I'm not finding anything. Ah, here we go. Found ourselves a deer. Now, when I say alternate, wait a minute, is this tameable? Oh, it has been tamed. We'll go ahead and take it anyway. Alright, so, alternating. We're going to spread the fire on, and it does damage over time, and it should wipe this deer out pretty quickly. Just like that. So, I like to use a knife when I'm gathering hide, and then to harvest the meat, I like to use a sword. So, we'll go ahead and bring out a sword, and we'll chop them up. Alright, so we've got all this stuff on here. Ooh, we got some stuff in for mats. Awesome. That's good news. So we didn't get as much meat as we needed, but we did get our hide. So now we gotta find something else to kill. How about this longhorn over here? That looks like a good target. So let's go ahead and pull our staff back down. We'll go ahead and equip that. Throw on our ice spell. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one too. So we've frozen him so he can't run towards us very quickly. And we're gonna go ahead and get a couple of fireballs on him. We'll switch back over to our frost bolt. We'll freeze him again so he still moves slowly. That way we're not in any pending doom. And we'll just kind of just weaken him down. And then freeze him again. We'll run back a little bit. And you can throw spells backwards as well, which is kind of interesting, but I do not complain because there have been plenty of times that I'm running along and there's just been something that is after me and it just completely wrecks me. And he's down for the count. Just barely got him. But we should be good now. We can pull out our sword. Get ourselves a lot of meat. And as you can see, killing things does level you up quite a bit faster. A lot faster. So now we need to go kill an overseer. So let's go ahead and get our attack up. A couple more, and I'm going to put both of those points into my focus. Now we gotta come find an overseer. Shouldn't be too hard to find one. The thing about overseers that you have to keep in mind is they do like to drain your mana very quickly. Looks like we're gonna run into a skeleton over here. If you see the bones in the ground, those are always skeletons. Oh no. Also got what appears to be a goblin on the road. Now the goblins are nasty little critters. They like to come at you and then they take all your stuff. The scythe goblins are even worse because they take your stuff and they kill you. The regular goblins, well, they just knock you out. But we took care of him pretty easily. We'll take all of his stuff because that's what he'd do to us. That's right. Take his stuff, leave him on the bridge. We've got another skill point we need to pay attention to. We can go ahead and level up health. And we'll go ahead and dump another into focus. We need to find an overseer to get rid of. that's where our base is, up there. We've made a complete circle. Let's go ahead and get our stamina up because we may have to run. We never know. Health is full. We do not want to hit him, but we do want to grab this overseer that is... Oof. That one's a level 60. I don't know if we can take him on. But if we're tactful about this, we should be able to find something a little bit lower level without drawing too much attention to ourselves, which will definitely be nice and helpful. The only problem is we do have this Borg up here, and we don't really want to grab his attention. So let's see if we can be tactful about this so we don't wind up dead. We got a 44 and a 16. Well, it looks like we're taking the 44 on. The good news is we did not attract the Borg. Oh, yes we did. There he is. He's not a very happy fellow. And we've got skeletons. Wonderful. And if we don't take care of that Borg, he will completely annihilate us. Let's see if we can grab... That's another level 60. Why do they do this to me? You know what? We'll just take this guy on for size. Oof, see that? He just completely drained my mana. With no hopes of getting it back anytime soon. So, let's go ahead and we'll just bring this out because they're going to drain my mana anyway. Whoa, he's awful close there. And now the elephant's not happy. And bad news is, now he's mad at me. Oh, really? You're not gonna help? Well, that's not very nice. That's never a good sign when you hear that noise. Ouch. I might end up dying here. Ah, you got me. Alright, let's go see what we can do. So we gotta kill that overseer, or an overseer. And we have no mats, and our items are all broken. So, I'm going to spend some time. We're going to get some mats set up. We're going to get some stuff stored in our little house. And then we will be back on the next episode, focusing solely on leveling up. So, I will catch you guys next time on the next episode. And I know we said we were going to focus on solely combat on this episode, but as you can see in a survival game, you might end up dying. So, be prepared for the next episode. We're going to focus on leveling up with combat, so that way you guys can see the massive XP difference that we get. I'm going to make sure that I am stocked up on spells. We're going to be stocked up on food. We're just going to be really ready to really start grinding out those next levels. Right now, it's just basically impossible to kill anything right now, which is very unfortunate because a lot of people, when they first get into a game, one of the things that they really look forward to is power leveling, and that is something that is incredibly hard to do by yourself. And you also have to watch out for these little guys because they sometimes just appear out of bushes because that's where they like to hide, and they do hurt. They really hurt. And really the only way to kill them that I have found is to try and stay under them if at all possible. Because when you do that, they can't really attack you because they have to get a running start, so to speak. But they are kind of a pain to try and kill. But as you can see, we've just about got this one knocked out of the park. And at some point, there we go. Alright, so we've got him taken care of. Now I'm going to really start grinding out some levels, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. And we will do a recap with a fast forward moment of me gathering all this stuff. That way you can see all of the nice exciting gameplay, but not have to spend all day watching me do it. So, I will catch you guys next time. I'll probably be a little bit higher level due to the fact that I'm going to be gathering tons and tons of mats and getting a lot of stuff leveled up, just so that way when we come back we can focus on what you guys want to see, and that's the combat skills of Demon Angel and his character. So, I'll catch you guys next time. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. This is Demon Angel signing out.